first scramble, there are a couple of different solutions. There was one on yellow, which I considered doing at the start. I can insert this yellow red edge in with U, R prime, U prime, L prime, R, and then I get this L3 case. But the first move is already done, so I can just cancel into it. But the thing is, the tips are quite awkward to execute, so like I'd have to stretch over and execute them, and honestly wasn't a very execution friendly kind of solution. So what I ended up doing was same on yellow, but I inserted the yellow green edge instead of the yellow red edge, so it was a 3-move V. So I did L, U, and then build this block, L prime, B prime. That was actually a 4-move V, and then you'd get this L3 case. So that was just the solution I ended up going with. So the tips were pretty nice to execute, so I could do it in all of them at once at the start. So L, U, L prime, B prime, and then the L4E. Okay, so on this next scramble, there are 2 solutions that are stuck out to me, and the first one I saw was on green, where I'll do L, U prime, R prime, L, R prime, and then I would get this L3 case. Like, but to be honest, again, the tips were pretty awkward to execute, and I thought this solution was better anyways. So yep, this is what I went with. So I looked on yellow, and basically what we can see first is that this yellow red edge can attach to this yellow red center if I just bring it down, and then it also solves this center over here. If I do an R prime, I can insert this yellow green edge into the back, and it gives a really nice 6-move L4E case. So that's what I ended up doing, and the tips were pretty nice to execute from here, so I did them all at once. L, R prime, L, U, R prime, U, and then the L4E. Okay, for the third scramble, I looked around a bit, but I didn't really see many solutions that I liked. Like, I mean, there was something on blue where I could do L prime, B, U, R, and then this L4E case, but like, yeah, I just did not like it. It wasn't really execution friendly either, so I ended up just going with blue, but I inserted this yellow blue edge from a different angle. So do the 2 tips, L, R prime, and then it would solve this block at the back. So L, and then R prime, and if I do a B prime, it will solve this bar, and then leave this little solved edge in the center. So then, rather than just doing the R prime, I can cancel into the L4E, which like is really nice to execute, and it gave me a pretty solid time. Yeah. On this next scramble, honestly, not too many things that were really outstanding. Like, I could have gone for green. There's this 4-move V over here, but honestly, it's not a very great solution. So like, I could execute it like this, but then I'd end up having to do a U prime and then just doing the L4E case. Overall, it's a very long solution, so probably not one that I would have gone for. So what I ended up going for was on blue, and like, what I saw was I could insert this yellow blue edge to this and connect it to the yellow blue center, like with R. Another way I could solve this red blue edge, now that I see, is by doing the L and then doing this U R prime R, and then it just gives me this really easy L4E case. But in the solve, what I ended up going for was, what I had one-looked was inserting this edge after I had solved this piece with L R prime, and then I saw once I inserted this piece, it would give this easy ML4E case. But I kind of just messed it up, and like, the time wasn't too great, so I 230 on that. Alright, on the final scramble, I looked around a bit. Honestly, didn't find anything too great, so I just went with the first solution I saw on this scramble, which was on blue. So I did the 3 tips, and then it's a 4 move layer like this. But I can actually cancel into the layer by layer case. So up until here, I can do U, R, E prime, R prime, L prime, U prime, and it will solve the cube. Overall, these NAT scrambles were pretty good. Like, I would say I got a pretty solid average on them, which I'm happy with. So yeah, we're going to try another different scramble set from a final next week, so stay tuned.